A once-abandoned naval fortress where the echoes of Cold War fighter jets once roared is now being revived, not in Europe, but deep in the heart of Southeast Asia. Subic Bay, the former crown jewel of U.S. naval power in the Pacific, is back in action, this time under Philippine command. With tensions boiling in the West Philippine Sea, the Philippine government is transforming Subic Bay Airfield into a cutting-edge forward operating base, capable of hosting reconnaissance and attack aircraft to counter China's growing aggression in its sovereign waters. Fitting documents from the Philippine Air Force reveal a bold strategy, one that could redefine the balance of power in the Indo-Pacific. Is this the start of a new front in the South China Sea standoff, or a masterstroke in modern deterrence? The world is watching. Once the crown jewel of U.S. naval dominance in the Pacific, Subic Bay is making a dramatic return, not as an American base, but as a strategic Philippine forward operating hub. Situated just 50 miles northwest of Manila, this deep water port, long associated with the U.S. 7th Fleet, is being reactivated to counter rising tensions with China in the contested waters of the South China Sea. The Philippine Air Force has revealed plans to transform Subic Bay International Airport into a fully operational forward base, equipped with fighter jets, maritime patrol aircraft, missile storage, and expansive hangars for surveillance operations. While discussions to revitalize the former U.S. Naval Air Station have circulated for nearly a decade, it was only this year that the Armed Forces of the Philippines, AFP, officially invited bids for the base's redevelopment. The timing is no coincidence. China's expansion of artificial islands and military outposts across the South China Sea has intensified regional concerns over sovereignty and freedom of navigation. Subic Bay's strategic location offers the AFP a critical launchpad for power projection, enabling faster fighter jet and frigate deployments for maritime defense operations. With advanced surveillance aircraft stationed at the base, the Philippines can better monitor its sovereign waters while strengthening its defensive posture against potential incursions. This military revival raises pressing questions. Will Subic Bay's reactivation deter further Chinese aggression, or could it become a new flashpoint in an already volatile Indo-Pacific standoff? As Manila strengthens its maritime defenses, the world watches closely, because this is more than just a base. It's a statement. Today, Subic is more than a relic. It's a statement. The 100-hectare Subic Naval Operating Base, acquired by American private equity giant Cerberus, now stands as the Philippine Navy's most advanced base, capable of servicing U.S. warships, including the largest vessels in the American fleet. Across the bay, Subic Bay International Airport has been earmarked for joint air-sea-land operations, with plans for fighter jet basing, missile storage, and maritime drone deployments. The $2.5 million initial investment only scratches the surface, as long-term ambitions envision cutting-edge facilities for rapid response operations in the South China Sea. The symbolism is clear. Subic's resurgence isn't just strategic, it's personal. In 2012, mere months after China's unlawful occupation of Scarborough Shoal, the Philippines began ramping up its defensive posture. This revitalization effort has been reinforced by the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement with the U.S., granting rotational access for American forces and pre-positioning critical logistics assets. The U.S. has already delivered significant assets, including 3 Hamilton-class cutters, 3 Cyclone patrol vessels, and C-130 transport aircraft, underscoring Manila's pivot toward deterrence. Yet the stakes are higher than military posturing. The Philippines, a frontline state in the Indo-Pacific, controls critical sea lanes through which nearly 1/3 of global maritime trade, valued at over trillions of dollars in annual flows. China's recent provocations, from water cannon attacks on Philippine vessels to obstructing routine humanitarian missions, only heighten the urgency of Subic's revival. In the face of regional hegemony, Subic Bay once again rises, not as a symbol of retreat, but of defiance and preparedness. In the heart of Southeast Asia lies Subic Bay, a deep water harbor that has long been a linchpin in the Philippines' defense strategy. Its significance is not merely a matter of geography, but a testament to its strategic prowess. Subic Bay's proximity to the hotly contested Scarborough Shoal transforms it into a formidable staging ground for the rapid deployment of Philippine and U.S. forces. Imagine a vast expanse of crystal-clear waters, stretching out like an unbroken mirror, suddenly disturbed by the rumbling engines of military vessels. Subic Bay, once a bustling U.S. naval base, now plays a pivotal role in regional security. The bay's deep water harbor allows for the docking of large aircraft carriers and submarines, making it an indispensable asset for military logistics and operations. In 2024, Subic Bay saw a significant uptick in joint military exercises, with over 20 major drills conducted between the Philippines and the United States. These exercises, aimed at enhancing interoperability and readiness, underscore the bay's strategic importance. The ability to project power swiftly and efficiently from Subic Bay is a critical deterrent against potential adversaries in the South China Sea. A vivid example of Subic Bay's strategic role occurred during the heightened tensions in early 2023. When Chinese Coast Guard vessels intensified their patrols around Scarborough Shoal, the Philippine Navy, supported by U.S. forces, rapidly deployed from Subic Bay to assert their presence and protect territorial waters. The swift response demonstrated the operational readiness and strategic value of this key maritime hub. As geopolitical tensions simmer and the South China Sea remains a flashpoint, Subic Bay stands as a sentinel, poised to safeguard regional stability. Its deep water harbor is not just a point on the map, but a crucial stronghold, ready to respond to the evolving dynamics of global power plays. Nestled in the heart of the Philippines' naval defense strategy lies a facility of unprecedented significance, now under the ownership of American firm Cerberus. This strategic gem is not merely a dockyard, it's the lifeblood of the Philippine Navy's modern maritime capability, capable of servicing the largest U.S. military vessels with unparalleled precision. Imagine this. In 2024, the site saw a staggering 50% increase in operational capacity, handling vessels up to 100,000 tons, the likes of which the U.S. Navy relies on for global power projection. The sight of a massive USS Nimitz-class aircraft carrier being meticulously repaired and resupplied here speaks volumes about the facility's vital role in regional security. With U.S. Navy ships calling this base home, the island nation has become a beacon of American maritime supremacy in the Indo-Pacific. In a world where naval power dictates geopolitical influence, this facility isn't just a dock, it's a symbol of the Philippines' strategic importance and the looming clash for dominance in the South China Sea. In 2024, the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement continues to play a crucial role in enhancing U.S.-Philippine military cooperation.
We discussed concrete actions to address destabilizing activities in the waters surrounding the Philippines, including the West Philippine Sea. And we remain committed to strengthening our mutual capacities to resist armed attack. That's just part of our efforts to modernize our alliance. And these efforts are especially important as the People's Republic of China continues to advance its illegitimate claims in the West Philippine Sea.
With over 700 U.S. personnel rotating through Philippine bases, the agreement is strengthening the readiness of both nations' forces. The joint military exercises, including the annual Balikatan drills, have seen a 25% increase in scale, with more advanced systems like the U.S.-supplied HIMARS, High Mobility Artillery Rocket System, and F-35 fighter jets deployed alongside the Philippine military. The U.S. has committed to investing over $50 million in infrastructure upgrades across multiple bases, ensuring faster response times and greater operational capabilities. In 2024, the focus has shifted to countering emerging threats in the South China Sea, with joint operations focusing on missile defense, air superiority, and cyber warfare, cementing the EDCA as a cornerstone of regional security. In a remarkable display of military solidarity, the United States has continued its unwavering support for the Philippines' defense modernization efforts, offering a powerful combination of cutting-edge equipment and strategic aid. Since 2020, the U.S. has donated over $100 million worth of advanced military assets, including high-performance patrol ships and C-130 transport planes. These aren't just any donations. These are the tools that allow the Philippine Navy and Air Force to operate at a level once unimaginable. In 2024, the delivery of 2 brand new Hamilton-class cutters significantly enhanced the Philippine Coast Guard's ability to patrol the contested waters of the South China Sea, improving its maritime security capabilities by more than 30%. Meanwhile, the C-130s, essential for rapid humanitarian relief and disaster response, have already been deployed to deliver vital supplies in the aftermath of typhoons, showcasing the strength of the U.S.-Philippine partnership, not just in military might, but in life-saving operations. With this bolstered support, the Philippines is not only securing its borders, but also positioning itself as a cornerstone of regional stability and humanitarian response in one of the world's most volatile regions. Signed in 1951, the U.S.-Philippines Mutual Defense Treaty, MDT, is more than just a historical agreement. It's a powerful deterrent against China's ever-expanding maritime ambitions in the South China Sea.
American military airplane. You are operating my military security aircraft. Please go away quickly in order to avoid long judgment.
I am operating with due regard as required under international law.
In 2024, as tensions escalate in the region, this treaty is once again proving to be a linchpin in regional security. When a Chinese vessel rammed a Philippine resupply ship in 2023, it was the MDT that triggered a swift response from the U.S., reinforcing the mutual commitment to defend Philippine sovereignty. This pact has become even more critical as China's naval presence swells, with estimates indicating that China now fields over 350 vessels in the South China Sea, an overwhelming figure threatening the security of nearby nations. In the face of such aggression, the MDT guarantees that the U.S. will step in to defend its Filipino allies, underscoring the importance of this alliance in maintaining a balance of power in one of the world's most contested maritime regions.
I want to be clear. I want to be very clear. The United States defense commitment to the Philippines is ironclad. The United States defense agreement with the Philippines is ironclad. Any attack on the Filipino aircraft vessels or armed forces will invoke our mutual defense treaty with the Philippines.
As the U.S. and Philippines engage in joint military exercises and upgrade defense infrastructure, the MDT remains a formidable force against China's efforts to dominate the Indo-Pacific. In 2024, China's aggressive tactics in the South China Sea have reached alarming new heights, exemplified by the use of water cannons to disrupt Philippine vessels conducting routine resupply missions. This blatant act of hostility not only disregards international maritime law, but also challenges the sovereignty of the Philippines, a nation with decades of legal claims over the waters in question. In one such incident, Chinese vessels fired water cannons at a Philippine supply ship in an attempt to block its passage to the contested Second Thomas Shoal. These actions, occurring in direct defiance of international rulings such as the 2016 Hague ruling, which invalidated China's sweeping claims over the region, reflect Beijing's increasing willingness to use force to impose its dominance. With the Philippines' sovereignty under direct assault, this escalating conflict raises serious concerns for the stability of the entire Indo-Pacific, prompting the international community to question how far China will go in its pursuit of territorial control. As Beijing's maritime presence continues to grow, the need for stronger defense measures and regional alliances becomes ever more critical. The reopening of the former U.S. biggest naval airbase in the Philippines marks a pivotal moment in the evolving security dynamics of the Indo-Pacific. With China's aggressive expansionism threatening regional stability, this strategic move serves as a powerful message of commitment to counterbalance Beijing's growing influence. By re-establishing a formidable U.S. military presence On Philippine soil, both nations strengthen their defense capabilities and ensure enhanced readiness in the face of emerging threats. This base will not only act as a critical hub for military operations, but also reinforce the Philippines' position as a key partner in safeguarding freedom of navigation and maintaining a rules-based order in the South China Sea. As tensions continue to escalate, the reopened base stands as a testament to the enduring strength of U.S.-Philippine defense ties, offering a clear signal that the region is united in its resolve to defend sovereignty and regional peace. Thank you for tuning into our channel. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to like, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more in-depth analysis of global issues.